Hi, today I am explaining about some very good auspicious time which we are going through now. That is the pancha mahapurusha yoga. What is pancha mahapurusha yoga? When Venus, Jupiter, Saturn, Mercury, and Mars is in your Kendra cone and it is in its own house or in a very good position in its own house. Like now already, Venus is in its own house, Jupiter also in its own house, and Saturn also in its own house. Now, what are the other things? Like the Mercury and Mars are going to come to their own house within few days, and the first half of the July month. First half of July month is all the five planets are in their own house, like Jupiter. Now you know that Jupiter is in Piscean, and Venus is in Taurus now. Saturn is in Aquarius, and it is going retrograde to Capricorn. So Aquarius and Capricorn both are in its own house, and Mercury will come to Gemini, and Mars will come to Aries, and all these five planets in their own house creates Pancha Mahapurusha Yoga. And whoever is born, the child, whoever is giving birth to a child within this time, like even today, three planets are Swakhetri. So if those planets, some of those planets fall in there, like Kendra or Cone, then it is excellent. So some predictions are there, like the Aries. Aries is having like the wrong prediction and the good prediction, both are there. Aries is having an ascendant Mars, but it is having ascendant Mars plus Rahu. So you have to be little careful about head injuries and all. And Mars plus Rahu is coming to Aries. So almost everybody, because Aries is the natural house describing the head portion. So everybody should be careful about head injuries. But for some signs it is very good, like for Aries it is ascendant, so it is good. Ascendant Mars, ascendant Lord in ascendant with Rahu. So if Rahu was not there, it was even better, because ascendant Lord in ascendant is good. Then for Aries, Taurus means Venus is in Taurus, means in second Lord is in second place, that is also very good. Then 11th Lord is in 11th place, that is Saturn, that is also good for income. And for finance also, second Lord is in second, Venus in Taurus, that is also good for finance. And within few days, Mercury will come to Gemini, that is the third house, that is also good for anything creative. If you want to do something in your own business with your own skill set, then it's good for Aries. And Jupiter is in 12th house as 12th Lord. So Jupiter in the 12th house as 12th Lord, you can donate something, or you can, if 12th house is hospital, it is ashram, means home, hospital, all these things are the 12th house. So some news you can get from these places. If you are a doctor, then something good can happen in the hospital, because 12 Lord is in 12. Or if you're owner of ashram, if you visit ashram very frequently, then also it can be some spiritual gain, because 12th house does not give you materialistic gain, it can give you spiritual gain. But if you are trying to go to foreign country and all, then also you can be successful. Now for Taurus also, the first house is good. First house, ascendant Lord is in ascendant, and second Lord will also be in second, like Venus and Mercury. Then for Taurus also, it is good for income, good for getting some good name and all, because ascendant Lord is in ascendant. And it's good for finance also, because second Lord also will come to second. 10th Lord in 10th, then work hard and it will give you very good result. And then after that, Gemini is having some problem in fluid cash, because 12 Lord will be in 12, Venus will be in 12, and Venus in 12 can give you too much of expenditure, but ninth lord in ninth, that is Saturn, is good, and 10th lord in 10th is also good. 10th lord in 10th, Jupiter, is also very good. So for Gemini also, one thing is only not good, which is loss of money. It can be due to only expenditure of buying things thoughtlessly, or it can be hospital bill and all. And Gemini, after that, Cancer. Now Cancer is having 11th lord in 11th, that is Venus, and gradually 10th lord will come to 10th, and already 9th lord is in 9th, and 8th lord is in 8th. 8th lord is in 8th. Saturn, 8th house and 12th house always give losses, but Saturn in its own house in 8th will linger your loss, like it will be slow and gradual. The loss will be slow and gradual, not sudden. So Saturn is very comfortable in 8th house. Now after that, Gemini, Cancer, and then Leo. For Leo, ascendant lord is in now for this time, this month, ascendant lord is in 11th. So the Leo people will gain something. They will gain through friends, through colleagues, through income, hike of income, and all these things. And also the Leo is having 8th lord in 8th. So 8th lord in 8th, Jupiter, means if a Leo has some intention to gain in the spiritual field, like in meditation, yoga, healing kind of thing, then a Leo will gain through Jupiter. And after that, 7th lord in 7th, there can be some fight for Leos. There can be fight with spouses, because Saturn in 7th house can give you a very, 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 very long married life, but with fights, and always there are like difference in opinion, because Sun is your ascendant lord, and Saturn is your 7th lord. So Sun and Saturn, they are very anti to each other. So it can be that kind of problem can be there, the position of Saturn. But the position of Jupiter, if you are spiritual, it will give you a lot of achievement in spiritual fields. Then 9th lord will come to 9th, and that will give you that can give you visit to religious places, that can give you some gain to your father and all. Your 4th lord is also Mars, so it can be giving some gain to your father or mother. But Rahu is with Mars, so it can be some injury, head injury, or cerebral kind of thing to your parents also, Leo. So you can be careful. And after that, Leo is Virgo. For Virgo, 10th lord will come to 10th. 9th lord is already in 9th, so 9th and 10th both are Kendra and Koon place, and 8th lord will come to 8th. So for Virgo, should be careful about something accidental, because Mars and Rahu both will come to your 8th place. If you are spiritual, then you can control it up to a certain extent. And for Virgo, for Virgo, 6th lord is in 6th. So if you have given some competitive exam, the result can be, and you have worked very hard, because Saturn wants hard work, then you can gain also through the competitive exams. After Virgo, it is Libra. For Libra, 7th lord will be in 7th, 6th lord will be in 6th. So 6th lord, Jupiter in 6 means if you have given any competitive in medical or field of biology and all those, then you will be successful. Anything like medicine, nursing, and anything related, like it can be biotechnology, biochemistry, whatever related to biology, something. If you have given some competitive for job, competitive exam for education, higher education, or whatever, you can be, there is a fair chance of getting success, but it depends on your own horoscope also. So this is a very generalized prediction. And after that, Scorpio ascendant Lord will come to 6. So Mars in 6 is very good to defeat your enemies or competitors. And after that, your second Lord is in its own house. For Scorpio, second Lord in its own house in 5th. So if you are expecting to have kids, you will definitely, surely you can try and you will conceive. There is a good chance of conception, and it's a very excellent time for that also. And after Scorpio, this Sagittarius ascendant Lord is in 4th. So if you have a plan to buy some amenities for home, if you want to make a home, want to build a home, build a house and all those things, you will be successful. And but you should be little careful about your kids, the first kid, eldest kid, because 5th Lord Mars in 5th with Rahu. So after the 6th Lord Venus in 6th, it can create some trouble, but it can give you some sudden gain also. It can give you sudden gain, but there is a chance of losing money or gaining money, anything by litigation and all. And after that, 7th Lord will come to 7th, which is Mercury. Be careful, because Mercury in 7th can give you multiple relationships. So if your horoscope is not like that, then it's okay. Otherwise, if your horoscope is also have some affliction about the 7th house, then it can happen that some old boyfriend, old girlfriend can come to your life again. And now Capricorn and Aquarius, their ascendant Lord is in Swakhetri in 1st and 2nd place, so it's very good. And the 2nd Lord and 3rd Lord, Jupiter, is also in its own house, so it's very good for skill, it's good for finance. And after that, 4th Lord Mars will come to 4th with Rahu. So Capricorn should be careful about the land and property, and also about the mother's health and all. There will be fight at home, that's why you will not be happy, your happiness will be snatched, something like that. And after that, 5th Lord is in 5th. It's very good for your kids. For Capricorn, it's very good for your kids. For Aquarius, it's good if you want to buy a house. And in Gemini, Mercury will come within few days, so that is also good. And after that, the last sign, which is Piscean, and for Piscean people, it's good because ascendant Lord is in ascendant. 2nd Lord will come to 2nd, so you may earn from your land by selling land, or you can buy land and all. But during all the legal methods, you should be very careful, because Rahu is there, so there can be some treachery kind of thing in buying land or selling land, so be careful about it. Now 3rd Lord Venus in 3rd, you can do some skillful artistic thing very successfully. And 4th Lord will come to 4th, so it will bring some happiness in communication and enjoyment with your mother at home, buying some small things for home and all. So this is the prediction for June and July. And this is the time, because we know that the Saturn is having one circle of 30 years. So after like two and a half years in one house, so after Capricorn and Aquarius, Saturn is occupying its own house for 5 years. And after 24 years, again that same placement, Saturn will come back to its own house. So this kind of combination, when Saturn also will be in its own house along with Jupiter and Venus, and it can be Mars and Mercury, and all these will come again after 24-25 years. So enjoy this time, do start new things which you ever plan to start. Do start good things. If you have plan of anything good about money, anything good about land, anything good about friends and communication and teaching and writing and philanthropy, donating, making something to making some organization, or all these kind of thing, it's very good time to start. It's very good time if babies are born in this time, because they will be born with so many Swakhetri planets and Pancha Mahapurusha Yoga. Now, bye, enjoy your time, and definitely do something good. It will give you a good crop in long term.